Hello and thank you for joining the Social Talks. I'm Feng Zhengling. Today we will look at electric cars from China. According to the China Passenger Car Association, electric car sales in China, including plug-in hybrids, surged a 36% to 7.7 million in 2023, up from 5.7 million in 2022. A record number of car carrier ships were ordered last year as Chinese car makers accelerated deliveries of Chinese electric vehicles to the West, overtaking Japan to become the world's largest exporter of cars last year. In particular, Chinese electric vehicle manufacturers, including BYD, a publicly listed Chinese multinational automotive manufacturing company, have been seeking increased capacity to send more cars to Europe. They are even buying their own car carrier fleets in the process. Aggressive expansion into Europe has been triggered by price wars among Chinese electric vehicle makers as they look to sell more cars abroad in search of larger profits. The arrival of thousands of Chinese cars in European shores is sending shockwaves throughout the industry, with European electric vehicle manufacturing rivals warning of a pending quote-unquote invasion. According to the Society of Motor Manufacturers and Traders, one of the largest and most influential trade associations in the UK, 1 in 3 electric cars sold in the UK last year were manufactured in China. That figure includes Western companies such as Tesla and BMW, which imports cars from their factories in China. However, Chinese manufacturers' expansion abroad has sparkled national security concerns in the West, as noted by the US President Biden earlier this month. In a statement, he said, quote, "China is determined to dominate the future of the auto market, including by using unfair practices," unquote. According to President Joe Biden, China's electric vehicle policies have the potential of flooding the US market, posing risks to the US national security. To which he commented, quote, "I'm not going to let that happen on my watch," unquote. When it comes to China's counterpart, the US electric car sales, including plug-in hybrids, rose sharply last year. Yet the US market is still relatively small. Chinese carmaker BYD has also overtaken Elon Musk's Tesla as the world's biggest producer of electric vehicles, underlining the success of the country's electric manufacturers. The weak demand in the US has prompted Ford to cut production of one of its electric trucks and scale back on a battery plant in Michigan. Tesla have also paused some of its electric vehicle expansion plans. The reasons to a larger Chinese market of electric vehicles go beyond a simple population advantage for China. There are cultural factors behind the success of the Chinese market compared with the US, which is considered to be a tougher nut to crack. This is because drivers in the US, they prefer larger vehicles, which signals the need for more expensive and more elaborate batteries. This makes electric vehicles in the US more expensive and therefore harder to sell. Besides the lack of affordable vehicle that is holding back more profound growth in electric vehicle adoption in the US, the need for longer route travels drives many consumers to opt for a more secure, traditional car without fear of running out of battery. Electric vehicles are considered to be one of the most important things for a more sustainable human future and planet. What will happen next in this domain of technology and relative advantage that could shift the balance of global politics? That is something worth your attention. Thank you for joining the Social Talks. I'm Feng Zhengling.